you get a llama, a peasant, or I guess I should say, they call him a peasant. So a llama, a peasant, a skinny old lady, and a big guy who likes to do his own sneaky music, or theme music, I should say, into one movie of a cartoon that came out in the early 2000s, a Disney cartoon, and for some reason it's really underrated. But add those things together in one movie, you get The Emperor's New Groove, which to me is a classic. Let's dive on in. What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Movie Breakdowns. I'm your host, Ali Zakka, and what is Movie Breakdowns? A movie review series where we look at new and old movies, and I give them a grade, plus and minuses do count. And there's a movie you want me to review, let me know. I'll try to get to it as best I can. Okay, so The Emperor's New Groove. This is a movie I seen probably I was in 5th grade, maybe 4th grade, so 2002, 2001. And I just thought it was like one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. I thought this movie was phenomenal, like front and back. It was goofy, hilarious, got some crude humor in it for a Disney movie, things you didn't see, things you didn't expect. It was all the way around a hilarious movie. I remember cracking up at certain scenes and laughing at other scenes. And there are scenes I still laugh at today just thinking about that movie. And I don't need to watch the movie. And friends who I watched the movie with, we'll quote something and we're like, Emperor's New Groove. So this movie to me is a classic. It's a very good part of my heart. It's a great movie to me. I enjoy it. So you probably think where I might grade this at. Stick around, because just because I'm giving something a very, very raving like opener doesn't mean I'm gonna give it the grade you might think I'm gonna give it, if that makes sense. So, like, The Emperor's New Groove is about this guy named Kuzco. He's the emperor. He's kind of condescending, super conceited, ruler of the world. Like, it's his world. We're just living in it. And if you get in his way, you're getting kicked out. I.e., the dude that threw off his groove, he gets thrown over, like, say 5 stories out the building, and Pacha ends up saving him later. But Kuzco is played by David Spade. The movie starts off with Kuzco sitting like by himself, and he's narrating his own movie. So pretty much breaking the 4th wall, which I think this is one of the first times I've seen it in a movie. So before Deadpool got his hands on it, and Deadpool was going all over the place, Ryan Reynolds, David Spade was doing it with a Disney movie, which they should do this more often. I don't know why Emperor's New Groove didn't come out with a sequel, a better sequel, not Krunk's New Groove. I'm not talking that movie. The movie doesn't exist. But a legit Emperor's New Grooves 2. They never did. Because, like, Kuzco, you can use that character who narrates the story and he pauses the story, which he does multiple times on occasion to tell you, like, hey, this movie's about me, not him, me, and goes on about his business. Like, oh, he doing his own theme music? You gotta be kidding me. Like, he narrates his own stuff. And I think this is a cool thing where the movie does this all the way up to the point where it wants you to present day. So he narrates from the past all the way to present day, and then the character itself, Kuzco's character, like has a growth. Like he goes through the whole movie and he's growing, and he tells the narrated version of himself to like shove off because it wasn't them that grew in my life, it was me. And I thought it was pretty neat how the narrator who's watching the whole movie, telling the movie, still has a past outlook on how things affect them versus the character who's going through the movie now, and his outlook is now changed. You know, they both started at the same parts at the beginning of the movie. I just thought that was kind of cool. I like how Disney did that, and they don't get enough credit for that. But yeah, so Kuzco becomes a llama, and thanks to Yzma, who's like his ambassador, his #1 person, she changes him advisor. The advisor is a better word. She changes him to a llama because Kuzco fires her. She wants to be empress of the city, so she gets rid of him. Kuzco, she thought she killed him, but Kuzco actually just turned to a llama. Meets up with Pacha, who Kuzco talks to Pacha about getting rid of his place. Pacha doesn't want to leave his place because him and his family grew up there for years. They end up going on this wild adventure together, a bunch of crazy scenes. And one of my favorite scenes I'm going to show you right now.
And as such, I'm born with an innate sense of direction. Okay, where am I? Huh? What? Okay, that was the freakiest thing I've ever seen.
Every time I watch the scene, I laugh every single time. I don't sure, maybe because the voice of the fly and the spider, and Cusco's like, what the heck? I don't know. Because he's like, it's scary. Like, the joke was not so scary, and you see that happen. Which, you see my Beetlejuice review, you'll see that, I didn't say it 3 times, you'll see that, like, that fly kind of scene happens in that movie too. And I just thought, like, oh, I saw it in Beetlejuice. God dang it, said it 3 times. Saw it in Beetlejuice. Say it again. And I want to go watch Emperor's New Groove because of that scene. Because like, it's so cool how they're like so common but not so common. They're whole like decade apart from each other. But anyway, but yeah, a bunch of other shenanigans going on with the squirrel and I don't know, just all over the place. The art in this movie is great. The visual effects is great. I guess it's not even visual effects. It's more just art and design in this movie, and like the facial expressions of characters for little scenes and stuff like that. Oh, it was great. I enjoyed it. And even I like the movie how it points out stuff in this movie that you're like, what in the world? So towards the end of the movie, Cusco and Padre trying to race back to the kingdom, and Yzma and Crunk are chasing them. For some reason, Yzma and Crunk get struck by lightning and their path just stops while Cusco and Pacha makes it back to the temple. They get there, they find the lab, and Yzma's there waiting for them. And Cusco's like, wait, how did you get here before us? I just love how it pulls like a break the fourth wall. It's like, what shenanigans is this? How did this happen? And Crunk literally just says, according to the chart, it doesn't make sense at all. Classic. Classic. Yeah. That's all I got to say about this movie. Characters, cast, David Spader, Cusco, great. John Guzman as Pacha, great. Joe from Family Guy plays Crunk, who is Patrick Warburton, phenomenal. Eartha Kitt as Yzma. It's all great. Like, I no character, none of his voices annoyed me into this movie at all. The cast is like picked really good. It's a really good cast. It is a Friday night movie. Yes, you can sit back with your friends and family, watch this movie, have a good time, laugh, and enjoy. And I'm going to give The Emperor's New Groove a solid B+. I'm giving it a B+. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thought it was great, hilarious. The shenanigans of the movie, like, it was there, but there's some stuff in this movie that probably don't hold up to this day. I don't know. I think you can watch this movie today and still be okay with it. So, I give it a B+. It wasn't a super phenomenal, greatest Disney movie of all the time, but it was a really good one that I thoroughly enjoyed. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of Movie Breakdowns. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment in the comment section below, and please subscribe for more episodes of Grind Towards Success, movie breakdowns, or whatever it is that you're watching on my channel. I have different stuff from interviews to other movie reviews to wrestling reviews. If you're a wrestling fan, please subscribe if you want to see all that and see what's going on. Also, you can follow me on Snapchat here, follow me on Instagram there to see what I'm doing in my personal life as well as my business and Ninja Warrior. And lastly, you can watch the last episode of Grind Towards Success here. You can watch the last episode of Movie Breakdowns there. Thank you guys once again. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Keep being awesome.